Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Chemistry with Saliha. In this lecture, we will discuss the nomenclature of alkenes. Students, alkenes are organic molecules that contain at least one carbon to carbon double bond. They may be in the form of chains or rings. Students, more than one double bond can also be present in alkene if molecule contain two double bonds and both are separated by a single bond. That kind of alkene is called conjugated alkene. If two double bonds are separated by none of the single bond, that kind of alkene is called allene. So let's discuss the nomenclature of alkenes when alkenes contain only one double bond. Students, according to IUPAC nomenclature, you first have to divide the molecule into three basic parts: prefix, heading part, and suffix. If you don't know what is the heading part of the molecule, what are prefixes and suffixes, you just have to watch this video in the I button. So after selecting the heading part, prefix and suffix, you have to write the name of the molecule such that the name would be a single word with the first letter being capitalized. Numbers would be separated by a comma and numbers and alphabets would be separated by a hyphen. This is a straight chain molecule and contains one double bond. According to IUPAC nomenclature, start the numbering of heading part from the side where the double bond finds the lowest locant. So numbering would be started from right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Students, as there is no substituent present in this molecule, so you just have to write the name of the heading part. But before the heading part, you have to write the locant of double bond. As the double bond is present at third carbon, you have to write 3 first, then heading part, and then write the word ene, which is specific for alkene. So name of the molecule would be 3-heptene. Right? Students, a molecule can contain more than one longest chain, right? And both chains may be competing for the heading part. So consider this molecule. In this molecule, there are the two parts, this one and this one. Let's number each carbon atom in both of the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Both parts contain 8 carbon atoms. But if two chains are competing for heading part, then that part of the molecule would be the heading part which contains maximum number of double bonds. So the part of the molecule numbered in green color would be the heading part, and this part would act as a substituent, right? So name of the molecule would be 4N-propyl 2-octene, because substituent is an N-propyl and a double bond is present at second position. So name of the molecule is 4N-propyl 2-octene. Now let's focus on this example. Firstly, select the heading part, and this would be the heading part of the molecule. You can start the numbering from any of the side, but IUPAC rules say that numbering would be started from the side where double bond finds lowest locant. So numbering would be started from left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At fourth position, there is a methyl group, and at second position, there is a double bond. So specify the substituent first as 4-methyl 2-heptene, right? This would be the name of the molecule. Now consider another example. In this example, you can see that this part of the molecule is the heading part, and substituent is present at identical position on either side of the chain, right? But if you start the numbering from right side, the double bond finds third position. But if you start the numbering from left side, double bond finds the second position. So numbering would be started from left side. So name would be written as 2,4,4 trimethyl 2-pentene, as 3 methyl groups are present at second and fourth position. So tri would be written before the methyl and then 2-pentene, right? Now look at this example. Students, in this molecule, both double bond and substituent are present at identical position, right? When double bond and substituent are competing for lowest locant, then preference would be given to the double bond. In the previous lecture, in the nomenclature of alkanes, we have discussed that numbering would be started from the side where substituent finds the lowest locant. But when the molecule contains double bond too, then double bond will be given the higher preference than the substituent, right? So numbering would be started from right side. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now write the name of molecule 6-methyl 2-heptene, right? Now consider another example. In this molecule, double bond is present at second position from either side of the chain, right? But if you start the numbering from right side, substituent finds third position. If you start the numbering from left side, substituent finds second position. So firstly, give the preference to double bond, then locate the lowest locant for substituent. So numbering would be started from left side. 3, 4. Right? Name of the molecule would be 2-methyl 2-butene. Students, up till now we have discussed the nomenclature of alkenes when only one double bond is present in the molecule. Now what would be the name of the molecule if two double bonds are present in a molecule? Students, let's consider this example. This is a conjugated alkene, right? Two double bonds are separated by one single bond. The same rules would be applicable to the conjugated alkenes. Start the numbering from the side where double bond finds the lowest locant, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So name of this molecule would be 1,3-pentadiene. Specify the location of double bonds 1, 3. Then write the heading part, and then you have to write the prefix di with ene, right? Because two double bonds are present in the molecule, you have to write di with ene. Now consider this molecule. Here two double bonds are present and substituents are also present, right? And here the same substituent and double bonds are competing for getting lower locant, but you have to give double bond the higher preference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Name of the molecule would be 5,6-dimethyl 2,4-heptadiene.